Hey guys, welcome back. In this mini lesson, we'll be going over a question a lot of guitarists have: how do I know when I'm ready to move on to the next skill? So let's jump in. One way to tell you're ready to move on is if you can play it over and over again almost perfectly. Now, we're not looking for absolute perfection because that's not even humanly possible, but we're looking for excellence. Can you play it almost perfectly or as perfectly as you can over and over again? Another way to tell you're ready to move on is if the skill is just boring to you now and you don't really enjoy it anymore. Now, there's balance here because sometimes we have to do things like scales or something like that that seem boring, but they're good for us, so we do them. But if you're pretty good at it and you're just not really enjoying it anymore, go ahead and move on. A third way to know is if it's not challenging you anymore. You always want to be working on something that's just slightly out of your comfort zone or right beyond your skill set. So if it's not challenging you, you're not growing. So go ahead and move on. A fourth way to know you're ready to move on is if you've put in consistent time and you've seen a good amount of progress. This means you've put in the reps, you've put in the effort, and you've actually seen a difference in your playing. If you're here, you're probably ready to move on. So those are 4 guidelines that you can use to examine your playing and determine if you're ready to move on to the next skill. And oftentimes you're probably more ready than you think. That wraps up this mini lesson for today. I'll see you in the next one.